We're going to review Lockdown. Yeah.
We are nearing the end of lockdown. That's a thumbs up.
Remember when we thought that like a year ago?
Now we're going to record it and look like real idiots.
Yeah, so we're going to be reviewing Lockdown, but if you want some more stories, check out this other video we did, Storytelling Part 2? 3. 2. Sweet, what happened in Lockdown? Someone tell me a story.
Me! I got the vaccine.
So did I.
Wow.
So did I.
Yeah!
It was not the one. Let me start with, I have a bit of a history with vaccines. I went into the doctor's surgery, I was like, yeah, feel great, feel good, yeah, a bit of COVID in me, yeah, great, cool. I'm just gonna get that vaccine and feel great. But did that happen? No, it did not, Mark. No, it did not, Andy. No, it did not, Dan. No, it did not, you. I went to the waiting room, then what happens? I go faint, go white, go and then I go and tell you, like, Mark, I'm feeling faint. And then all these nurses rush to me. And they're like, there's a little room like 10, 15 steps away. We'll take you to there. So I was walking there with them. Every step that I went, I was just getting more and more faint. My eyesight went, I just couldn't see anything. And I kept on going, where's the door, where's the door? And then, lo and behold, I walked straight into a wall.
And then all those people guiding you to this room.
There were.
Too many.
There were loads, but they obviously didn't realise that my eyesight went. So they were kind of like gently guiding me whilst trying not to touch
Wafting.
me. And then I had to lie down on the bed for ages and they fed me biscuits. And it was great.
Strong.
It was good afterwards.
I might fit in hospital more often though.
How do you rate that Lockdown experience out of 10?
As this is the lockdown review.
As this is the Lockdown review.
Biscuits made it better, but I'd still say about 2.
Oh.
A 2?
Yeah, I don't really want to faint.
So that's a 2 out of 10, so the stories are only going to go up from here. Lockdown was obviously difficult for all of us, but last year was definitely worth it for me because I got married!
Yay!
But actually, all of us had a significant change in our relationship statuses last year. You got engaged?
We all got engaged!
You got engaged!
Yay! Tell us a story, Mark. How did you do it?
So, you know, Clarissa plays piano, and so I thought it would be really cool if I could play the piano when I asked Clarissa to marry me. And so for like 6 months, I learnt piano without anybody knowing.
I think you told me.
I told you guys. I actually told both of you, didn't I? Yeah, I told you both. I took a little keyboard home, taught myself Clarissa's favourite song, Only Hope by Switchfoot.
Yeah, Switchfoot.
It took me so long to learn the song because I can't play piano. I got a friend to take Clay out for a walk so I could go into the flat and put up some candles all around the flat. The friend texted me saying she's on her way back, about 10 minutes away. And then I was sat there for 10 minutes just like pooing myself, being like, like my life is about to change in 10 minutes. I was like so nervous, like my hands were shaking. And then like 15 minutes went by and Claire had to come back and I was like, okay, she's late. And then it was like 20 minutes, okay, she's super late. It was about half an hour. And I texted Lucy, I was like, where is she? She's not come home yet. She's like, I don't know. I was like, oh, she mentioned going shopping. And Claire had gone to the supermarket because she didn't know I was there. She didn't know she was late.
Tesco! Needed garlic bread.
And so I sat there for ages, and then so I just had to like sit at the window and like just peer out. And I saw a car, and then re-pooed myself, and then just waited by the piano and asked her to marry me. And
What did she say?
Yeah!
I realised it was probably weird for some of you viewers at home who didn't even know that Mark and Clay were in a relationship.
yeah.
Clay, how was the song? Did he do it?
It was really good. I was more impressed that he was speaking and playing at the same time.
that
It
took
was
me
really
ages
impressive.
as well because I
Oh,
was,
you spoke and played at the same time?
Yeah.
Now
That's
that's very impressive.
right? I learnt the song in like 3 months. And then the next like 2.5 was practicing
That's
talking.
commitment.
Clarissa, rate getting proposed to, and Mark, rate out of 10 proposing.
I would rate proposing 10 out of 10. I
Good.
definitely recommend it to a friend.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I hadn't come with all the shopping in my arm. A bit of garlic bread sticking out of my pocket because I didn't have any hands.
You put garlic bread in your pocket. Easy access garlic bread.
It was still definitely a 10 out of 10.
You know, Jess made me wait too on the wedding day. Services like maybe starting, everyone sat down, and I was sat at the front, and I was excited. I wasn't nervous, but I was like excitedly twitching, and every like 2 seconds turning around to see if Jess was at the entrance of the church yet. You know, like on movies and in stories, like the moment when the bride like walks through the door and walks down the aisle is like, yeah. It's a huge moment. There's like streams of light, doves flying out everywhere. I was a bit shocked by what actually happened. She rocked up about 20 minutes late. Finally, I saw the doors open. I saw Jess walk through the door, and she looked amazing. And I gave her the biggest grin, and she went to the toilet. And I'd already stood up by this point when I saw her, so everyone else stood up, and then we were all just stood in the church waiting for Jess to pee. Oh,
You guys are definitely meant for each other.
I have to say though, despite all the peeing, all the urine everywhere, my wedding was still absolute 1 million out of 10.
1 million out of 10.
Infinity out of 10. Because it's forever.
A real highlight for me over lockdown is definitely getting to be involved with the Manchester community that we're a part of. So as a charity, we work in an area called Withenshaw, which is actually quite a struggling area, especially during lockdown. So for us, we got to go out and do their gardening. Over Christmas, we got to go and fill loads of food hampers and drop it off at the door so they could all experience Christmas dinner.
I had a whole like afternoon where I was just pulling up like tree stumps, and I felt like I'd never felt more alpha in my life. Just like, be gone!
It was really satisfying as well,
It was
like
fun.
seeing quite a rugged garden and doing it really nice, and people were just so thankful. It was a real good opportunity to just go out and love people the way we read that Jesus would. In the Bible we see Jesus loved everyone regardless of how they saw themselves, regardless of how other people saw them, and he loved them no matter what and loved them unconditionally. So for us to go and serve these people and just do something kind and love them was a really awesome opportunity, and one that I really cherish. As per, if you want to know any more about what we believe as Christians, click the link in the description below. It'll take you to a secret video. Ooh.
How do you rate that experience out of 10, that
Oh.
lockdown experience?
Easily 11 out of 10.
Every experience has been over 10 out of 10, apart from Clay getting a vaccine. Another highlight, we won a Grizzly Award.
Yay!
For those of you who don't know, Grizzly are an American music award company, and last year we were actually nominated for an award, but came as a runner-up. This year, we won one! Woo! We won Best Electronic Rock Song with Defender. Here's 0.2 seconds. Yeah, and obviously we don't do this stuff for the platform, we do it because we want to share what we believe with you guys. It's really, really cool that we have fans in America. Shout out to our fans in America. Because,
Howdy, y'all!
and that means we're reaching more people, which is really, really exciting.
We need to rate getting a Grizzly. We've gone from a 2 to a 10 to an infinity to an 11.
Getting a Grizzly was a great out of 10.
Oh, very nice. Very
That's
nice.
not even a number.
We know lockdown has been really hard for a lot of people, and so if you've been struggling, you feel free, drop a DM in Instagram or Facebook, whatever, and we're happy to chat through whatever you're going through. And also, if you've got any lockdown stories of your own, chuck them in the comments. Let us know. We want to share in that. Let us know.
Can you beat infinity out of 10?
Goodbye. Thanks so much for watching. I hope it brightened your day a little bit. There's a lot going on in the world at the moment, isn't there? And it can be easy to feel hopeless sometimes. The pressure can build around us and life can just be so hard, right? And you know what? I'm willing to bet you don't need me to tell you that this world is broken. You yourself may even be asking the question, if God is real, what is he doing about it? Well, I gotta tell you, there is good news. God has done and is doing something about it. The Bible tells us that Jesus took all of the brokenness in the world on himself. And at the end of all things, one day, God will put everything that was broken back together again. And it will be more beautiful than it was before it was broken. This is a reality of what will happen. And if you want to be a part of that, the Bible says all you got to do is put your trust in Jesus and he will make you also brand new. If you want to know more, hit the link in the description. See you next time.